name's Alan, and today we're going to be doing another Pani Manithan chapter. This is chapter 32. In chapter 32, Pandian goes, these horses look like they have more than what they need in terms of food, because they look really buff. And after that, Kim points to the ground and he goes, look at those look like cows. And they look at them and they're just cows, and they're humongous cows, like they're like the size of an elephant. And they have these monkey-like legs, and they have these humongous horns. And so after that, Dr. Diwaker goes, let's go somewhere else. And Pandian and Kim and Dr. Diwaker try to walk, and Kim goes, look at this feels really nice. And Pandian walks on that, and it feels like hay, like walking on hay. And they walk, and then they start running, and they run, but they're kind of like wiggling around a little bit, jostling around a little bit. And they eventually get to a place, and they see this bird. Okay, so there's this bird, and this bird is green when it's near like the trees and the greenery, but it's blue when it goes up into the sky. And Pandian catches one to see what it is, and he sees that it looks like glass. It's completely see-through. It has no color at all. And Pandian goes, this is very interesting, and he wants to go, and then he sees this really odd bird, and it's this bird that has 4 wings and some teeth. And Pandian goes, what's that? And Dr. Diwaker goes, well, so if you look at a lizard, a bird, and a fish's skeletons, they look kind of the same. And this is kind of when they were both evolving. And Pandian goes, okay. And after that, they go to another place, and they see that there's this weird thing in the sky. Pandian goes, that's a flying fish, and it kind of does look like it. It looks like a fish that has wings, but Dr. Diwaker goes, that's a bird. It looks like a fish though. And they move on, and they see these really interesting animals that include stuff like a flying squirrel, not like a gliding squirrel, but like an actual flying squirrel. And they also see a bunch of pigs and stuff, and they see that there's some dogs here and there, but they have these huge horns. And after that, they see that there's this spider. This spider is humongous. It's literally taking out this fruit from a tree and stuffing it into its mouth with its legs. And after that, they see a snake. The snake is also humongous, and it has a bunch of these little huge big ear things, like they're these little flat things. I don't know how to describe that, but they become bigger and bigger, and they eventually turn to wings, and it just flies away. After that, they see a bunch of bugs flying away like marbles, and then they see the oddest thing in the world. They see this weird buffalo, this weird water buffalo, except it doesn't look like one almost, because it has the head of a water buffalo, but its legs, it has 8 legs, and its legs are like a alligator. And Pandian goes, that is weird. And then it starts making this sound, and that sounds like a water buffalo, and they're all like really surprised. Move on, and they see these fish on the trees, but they have these little crab legs. And after that, they see that there's this humongous crab, and it has the head of a cow. And Pandian goes, what the? And the cow makes a cow noise, moo. And Pandian goes, this is a dream? And Dr. Diwaker goes, Kim goes, no, this is what they're actually drawing a painting, drawing these animals out to see which one's the best. And he goes, what? And Dr. Diwaker goes, actually, Kim's sort of right. Nature kind of makes these little test versions of each animal, and it's survival of the fittest. Whichever one does the best, it's alive, and the rest die off. And these probably were some of the last of its kind, some of the last of their kind. And after that, Pandian's like, okay, and they see a lot of different animals before they see this one, and it's surprising. It looks really cool, and that was also the end of chapter 32. I hope you liked it. We'll meet back next time. Bye!